Well, yeah, I think you're exactly right. When you look at the pattern, it's very clear. Basically, off presidential years, the turnout is lower. Cleverly, Oregon decided to have its gubernatorial races during those off years. That tends to favor the most organized party, which up until 10 years ago was the Republicans in Oregon. But the Republicans are still as well organized, but in effect there are fewer of them. And so there are lots of Democrats out there who are getting better organized. This is one of the things with the labor part, the labor's unions getting destroyed because the industries were destroyed in the recession in 1982. The Democrats have still basically don't have anything good to replace that in terms of organizing voters, getting them out, those kinds of things. The teacher unions are out there, but they're mainly spending their money on ads. They're not actually mobilizing as many people as the old unions used to. And so who does that favor? It favors incumbents. It simply favors incumbents. And when you look across the country at these off-year elections, that's who it always favors when you have lower turnout. So incumbents do well. Now, we won't have an incumbent for the gubernatorial race, but we have Kitzhaber, who's going to run like an incumbent. We have Bradbury, who almost has the name recognition to act like an incumbent. And on the Republican side, we have three people who are known outside of their living rooms, but not very much outside of their living rooms. And so the Republicans are going to have a real uphill battle if everything else stays equal. Once again, if we see a national reaction to health care, we see the Republicans surge, then that's going to be like Jeff Merkley last year. Jeff Merkley, behind all the way, close, 4%, but behind all the way, the recession comes in, and all of a sudden Democrats are beating Republicans. And it stayed that way to the end. And so the Republicans, at this point, don't have the incumbent-type rock star who can go out and get in a lot of votes. And so they're going to have to wait for something like that to happen, a national reaction.